Well, new research reveals many of us are spending as much as 10 hours a day on our phones and looking at other screens as well.
10 hours?
Yeah,
Apparently,
wow.
checking your phone 38 times a day. Experts are increasingly worried about the effect it's having on our health.
In news out of China this morning, teenagers are being sent to a military-style detox camp to break their addiction to gadgets.
Now, here in Australia, a Queensland mum is offering a different type of detox based on a famous food diet. Take a look.
We've all seen it. Most of us are guilty of it. Heads down, eyes focused on a screen for too long, too often.
In the latest research, it talks about that Australians are on some sort of screen for 10.19 hours per day.
My husband and I certainly are very regular screen users.
Amanda Jordan is concerned about her family's technology habits, especially when it comes to 6-year-old daughter, Grace.
She only wanted to focus on that, and when she was focused on that, it was very difficult to communicate with her and get Grace to stop using it, and also wanting to be occupied and entertained by something or someone.
So what is all this screen time doing to our health? Brisbane-based practitioner Jo Formosa studies the effects.
We have people coming in with insomnia issues, with anxiety issues, with cortisol issues. A thyroid is the biggest one now, and so we've got to take something away to reduce that stress.
As a solution, she offers patients a 5-2 detox program. Similar to the food diet, it allows people unlimited use of technology 5 days a week, but for the other 2 days, they need to switch off.
To actually take people away from the technology for 2 days, to actually rest their brain, rest their mind, rest the gland that gets affected, is giving really good results for all the stress and anxiety and all those things that are happening.
Amanda and her family are giving it a go.
I've learnt that you don't use the iPad every day because that will make you sick.
It's definitely difficult to start, but that's, I think, with a lot of these things, it's making the commitment and it's actually just getting started. And I think once you do and you see the benefits, then there's really, no going back.
One of the biggest problems is the huge number of screens we have in our lives, from TVs and computers to smartwatches and devices in every size. So in order to get a real break, you need to find some activities that don't involve any of them. It's easier said than done, so Jo has tips. As the saying goes, out of sight, out of mind. 40% of phone users sleep with their device, so move it where you won't be tempted. Have clear boundaries and stick to them. No screen time means no emails, no maps, and no social media. Get organised and tell family and friends you'll be offline for a while, so they don't worry. And head outdoors and spend the time you would have on your device interacting with family and friends. It won't be for everyone, but those who've tried it and liked it say it's changed their lives.
First thing people say to us is, I don't feel that foggy, fuzzy head anymore. Do you actually see stuff again that you haven't seen for a while?
For me, it's putting aside certainly the work emails and some of those distractions which absorb your time and absorb your focus. And we've got these beautiful young people here who want to connect.
And you can find out all the details about Jo's program. We've got all the details on our website. I would have to say that's the biggest argument in our house. Get off your computer. And that's just me to Pete. That's
How
not
would you have
before
done that
there's any
without a
kids.
screen in front of your face, see? The benefit of screens.
Get in my belly.